Over the years, we have gotten a number of comments that have said you have to come to Valladolid for the tapas. The food is incredible, they say. It's the capital of tapas, they say.
Valladolid, tapas capital of Spain, Madrid, Granada, Seville, maybe. But Valladolid?
I've been here for the last week covering the city's annual tapas competition.
That literally tasted delicious.
Where chefs from across Spain and the world come to see who can cook the most delicious tapas. And the locals say this annual Tapas Olympics has turned Valladolid into a breeding ground of tapas talent.
Valladolid, crazy yummy.
Making the city, they say, the best place to eat tapas in Spain. So this week is the city's annual tapas festival, and we're going to hit 10 of Valladolid's best tapas bars to see if the hype is true, tasting award-winning tapas from this year's event and previous year's competitions. But I'm wondering, is Valladolid the best place in Spain for tapas? Or is it more of an alternate tapas universe Willy Wonka wonderland? Let's find out.
I'm blowing it up.
So this is a firecracker wonton filled with stewed pig's feet.
Just what I like in the morning. The definition of yummy, right? It's like, yeah, very umami. Al unísono. Eso.
Muy despacito hacia afuera. Vamos sacando.
Okay, so he took my cork out, so to speak. So you have to take your own cork out.
Yes, okay, yeah.
Using
okay.
this device.
No, this is pretty easy actually. I think I can.
You're going to turn it, he said.
Yeah, true. The turning.
You go first.
Rainy day in Segovia. That's
Ole.
where I am right now.
Rainy day in Segovia. Actually, that's true. You know what we should do? Instead of saying to you lovely people at home, like, it tastes like suckling pig. We're not experts in that way. What does it remind us of? That is the game.
You're taking too long already.
Yours is really good. Now I'm getting nervous now. So it reminds me of when we shot that video in Segovia at Jose Maria, the famous suckling pig place, the first bite of cochinillo in Segovia.
Okay.
And it's raining. I just
Whatever.
I just added to yours.
Whatever.
Yeah. So that was good? Did you enjoy that
lovely.
food? Do you know where we're going?
No idea.
Lucky I do.
Hola.
Es una infladita de maíz.
This won the national competition last year in 2021. And it's like a corn puff. Inside is super slow cooked pork in a wood fire oven, mayonnaise, guacamole. Oh yeah, that is good. It's like the best taco you've ever had, down to the gram.
It reminds me of my first taco ever.
So I get a lot of questions about prices. This week where all the tapas are being served, then each tapa is €2.50. That's it, €2.50. And you see how elaborate some of these dishes are. It's incredible.
Hola, ¿qué tal? He vuelto.
This is the pride of my country. Second place, it's a crunchy bread roll with black squid ink around the edge. You see the edge?
Yeah.
Inside is scallops and prawns. And then there's onion ash in there.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
And black garlic that the chef smuggled in from New Zealand.
Pretty amazing.
Are you just saying that to...
No. It takes me back to New Zealand actually.
My second go around with this guy. The inside, the scallop and the prawn is like sweet. It's so sweet, and the crunchy, slightly tangy sauce on top. This is what it reminds me of. Growing up in New Zealand, we'd go and we'd have fish and chips. And one of the things you can get on the fish and chip menu is a crab roll. There's something about the slightly crunchy outside and that sort of sweet crab meat in the inside that reminds me of this one. Hola, buenas.
Hola.
¿Qué tal estás?
Qué rico. Gracias, Alfonso. So on the base, we have this little roll full of lechazo young lamb, castellano, so that's the Spanish side, and then these little balls on top are full of Indian spice. The tapa is here.
Ooh, so
Here's the
nervous.
deal though, we've been saying memories so far. Could be
It
just
could
what
be
is it?
senses, feelings,
Emotions,
okay,
the saddest
I like
moment
that.
in your life, or the happiest. Where's our child? Okay, there we
I think
go.
it needs to go like, the top needs to go to the bottom of your throat. So 1, 2, 3.
Wow, okay. Ha hecho bien, ¿no? Ha hecho bien.
Oh, it is delicious. 2 worlds together.
Two worlds together.
That's it.
A haiku. Qué bien.
Uy.
Lucía, hay que
Mira,
abrir el
nena,
dragón. Sí. Uy. So we have this tiny little brioche, like donut, that is full of chicken, and also on top is a glaze made from boiling down the chicken bones, and the yellow raspberry on top that you can just see is only available a couple of months of the year.
Uh-huh.
One bite.
One bite.
One bite. So there's the yummy kind of savory quality of the chicken. Then there's that spicy, sharp yellow raspberry hit. So the first thing I thought about was breakfast on a cold winter morning, and there's a chicken roasting in the oven for lunch.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's nice.
Yeah?
I like it. I like it.
So it's in a basket. It's a traditional fisherman's basket, and we have a sourdough bread. And here we have the three kinds of algae, the seaweed, and on top we have jurel, a kind of blue fish that's been cooked like a la brasa.
It all sounds pretty fishy to me.
Yeah.
Tastes fishy. Give me more.
Ole, yes.
Muchísimas gracias, muy rico todo.
Ay, chiquitina, luego vamos a pasar.
Have we got the Guinness record for the most bars visited as a
I
family?
know.
I think there's records for everything these days. You can invent the record, and as long as you beat it, which is great if it doesn't exist.
Really?
Cinco gustos, 5 tastes.
All right.
Private dining room.
Hello.
This is the Australian chef's entry at one
Yeah.
most vanguardist tapa, most cutting edge, I guess you could
Wow.
say. Salmon on the top, the biscuit base, the mousse of horseradish.
One bite or two?
This is a one bite, I think.
Oh, it is delicious. Cheesecake by the sea.
Cheesecake by the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Ave Phoenix, which is like phoenix bird in a way. So on this date, there was a fire in the kitchen here in the restaurant this year, and they burnt
Yeah.
a paella,
March.
and they had to close for 2 weeks.
I
and
know,
the
unbelievable.
firemen came.
And so this is a little homage to that paella that burned.
It takes me back to when we were just in Valencia now, and not eating the paella, but all the smells that come at you as you're cooking the paella over the fire, and then tasting it.
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Hasta luego, Palmina.
You're going to get a siesta now? Well,
Yeah,
she's getting a siesta.
I need a nap.
Next stop, Solo, and then we'll meet up with Yoly and with you again. This place has one sun in the Repsol guide. It's kind of like the Spanish Michelin. Just you and me, dinner for 2. And this is a tapa with drama, the chef just explained. In this competition, in this tapas festival, chefs come from around Spain and around the world. In the few days up to the competition, they're billeted, they're hosted by a local restaurant, and they show the local restaurant how to make the tapa. So Chef Dale was in touch with this chef from Barcelona who was coming, all good. But then the chef just never turned up. And so now Chef Dale has to cook this tapa for thousands of people. He's never tasted the chef's version. He's got the recipe and he's turning it out himself. Let's see how it is. So this is called sweet tartare. We have, it looks like a steak tartare, right? Meringue, that's not meat, that is raspberry. And then on top, which looks like an egg yolk, that is mango. Oh, wow. It's beautifully tart and sweet as well. The meringue is just a light meringue, it's savory. And the steak tartare, there's a lot of raspberry, but it doesn't taste too sweet. It's tart, and then the mango on top is the sweetness. Muchas gracias, me ha encantado.
Un placer.
He comido la presa, super rica, con esa salsita, sí, muy rica. I need to come back with Yoly. That place was cool. I really loved the tapa, but more than anything, the chef, Theo, how he handled the whole situation, how he put that together. The level of cooking in the city, totally unexpected. This place looks popular and busy. Hello, baby. Wow.
Toma ya.
Ole. Ole,
La
ole,
la
ole.
la. Pero Lucía, ¿has visto qué magia? So first smelling, then eating the tapa. Ah,
I love the way you had to really get down there and
that
then
was pretty, very lovely. Smoky.
smoking. Ole.
But that practice in those clubs. A lovely broth with a bit of heat there.
Okay.
Lovely.
This is very hard to.
Tenedor.
Winter is coming.
Oh.
Strap me up. Don't know what that means. I mean, strap me up. Ole.
Vamos.
La pizza está elaborada con un totopo de maíz.
Madre mía.
What do you wish?
Ah, and that you never tell, right?
Chicken covered in white chocolate, and then the wick is like a corn something, so the wick is edible. Feels a bit weird. Chicken and white chocolate. It's as if we had a day at the beach and we had cold chicken sandwiches from the roast we had yesterday, and then like a naughty milky bar of chocolate, which is not real chocolate. Everyone knows white chocolate's for idiots like me, you know, people who don't really like dark chocolate.
I mean, it's a bit embarrassing, right?
I know what you mean.
Oh, I know.
Who would have thought, huh?
Yeah, and I was expecting not to like it, and I actually like it.
Yeah.
Like I've never eaten anything like that, so.
Eso. One for you guys. Glug, 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 glug. She was like, be careful with your fingers. That it looks like cheese, but it's not cheese. It is roast pork ribs, an apple compote,
Ole.
foie, cocoa, and an almond something or other. Your go, Yoly.
I see.
Nice. Ooh.
Uy. What was it again?
I don't know.
Un placer, James.
Nos vemos. Chao. Okay, new day, new clothes, but more tapas. So it's Saturday, and the Saturday and Sunday of the festival are when the bars are slammed. We're gonna try the tapas that won the national competition and the international competition, plus a whole bunch of others.
Uy.
Okay, so it's a crunchy potato roll that's empty, filled with roast eggplant, and then there's a romesco sauce that has some tweaks, and then yogurt, cream, and granada, pomegranate.
In I go. My favorite, maybe? Yeah.
It's super smoky. You know how eggplant can be kind of flavorless? It's so smoky and beautiful.
Yeah.
You know when you step out of the shower and you're naked and... No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Sí.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Wow, that is like the ramen flavor and that little dumpling. It's really rich.
Delightful. It's very,
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah. Kind of chicken broth flavor in there. Poor man's bread, I'm gonna call
Poor
it.
man's bread.
Yeah.
Next stop.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's one of the largest wine glasses I think I've ever drunk from. I'm afraid my head's gonna fall into it.
This one, the third award of the international prize, right?
Yeah, so it's
Where from?
England.
Uh-huh.
So it's cochinillo inside with the alioli, a yuzu alioli. On top is gamba with a miso Pedro Jimenez thingamajig.
Wow. It's very Spanish,
Yeah.
you know?
So do you want to have it? I've had this.
Oh, yeah. So I guess I have both.
I love it when you troll me. Mari Montaña, it's called.
Mari Montaña it is.
Yeah.
Surf and turf. Yeah.
Mardi Gras shrimp beignet. So it's
Wow.
a buñuelo de gambas with a Cajun sauce and a corn and potato salad. What is the immediate thing that comes to your mind?
My mom's fish.
My mum's fish. I like it. This is good. My mum's fish. Corn dogs at camp.
Wow.
I've never had a corn dog, and I've never been to camp, really. I have, but I've never had corn dogs at camp, but this just came out. I don't know what this is. Still don't know what this is. It's like a sky blue sort of tile. What is that? Is it going to be sweet? Yeah, I can't quite. Oh, shit, I dropped it. Yeah, having a lot of trouble with this tapa. You made it for the final pincho. While we wait for this last pincho, thoughts on Valladolid? We were
Oy.
here 8 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Gastronomically, like, was this what you expected?
No, I mean, it's bigger. You know, gastronomy seems to be a big part of the city life. So it's really, really great.
Each year there's unique tapas, but there's also always previous year's winners available, just great tapas that the
Yeah,
place has
yeah,
made.
yeah.
So this has been a revelation for me.
Por aquí.
Okay, Yoly, let me tell you what we're eating here.
Uh-huh.
Cochinillo, hoisin sauce, cilantro, and menta and
Oh,
mint.
yum.
I feel like we should both eat this at the same time. We should do
Okay.
something special here. Okay, we're on Lucia's time now, so it's time for her to play in the park. So we have brought the pincho
To the park.
Here we go. Nicely framed. Won the competition this year.
Do we toast?
Let's toast. Yoly's just going to do interpretive dance for this one.
Caribbean Segovia.
Wow.
Because of the, the cilantro there. And, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to say, take me home, mama. I need to eat.
Okay.
Valladolid, guys. It's like that old friend that you always thought was boring at school. You meet them again at a bar randomly, and you have the night of your life.